Hello everyone, Mtala here again from Diamond Foundation. Today we're looking at policies that can help small medium enterprise to grow their businesses. Like you know, every time we've been preaching about small medium enterprise, and we do consultancy on small medium enterprise between the United States and Zambia. And today we felt we could try to contribute to the Zambian government, the Zambian parliament, certain policies that they can look at in terms of growing small medium enterprises. So we're going to look at uh, policies that will make sure if these are incorporated in whatever the members of parliament are doing in parliament, they can help grow small businesses in Zambia, which are backbone of the economy of either Zambia or anywhere else where small businesses are vital, are the hub of the economy. So let's look at a few topics here. Like you know that everyone can be an entrepreneur. Everyone can be an entrepreneur, but I think that the government should support the programs that teach entrepreneurship to young people by addressing social problems as kids. What is a need you see in your school, community, or a world at large? Then teach those students about entrepreneurship by addressing those problems. So this is what we are looking at today. We wanted to be looking at from the way we are growing up to wherever we are going, so that we can build the entrepreneurship skills in our children, as well as entrepreneurship. So this should be part of the policy that the government should put in, where they embark on intensifying on trying to educate the kids. The other one is it's important to invest in education. Small businesses need workers with basic literacy and math skills. To many business owners, myself included, report has it that they have trouble finding workers with basic skills, including me. It's not easy to find workers with these maths or entrepreneurial skills. The single best thing that the government can do to assist small businesses is to invest in early childhood education. This would lead to better prepared workforce in which employers would not need to provide remedial education on the job. But again, it's also important to look at, for example, educate me, I will win. When you educate me, then I win. I might educate others. So one of the most pressing issues facing any small business is finance. For it is the finances that determine the viability of a business and whether or not the business can sustain. Without healthy revenue stream, business options are limited and the ability to hire is almost no existence or is almost zero. So the key for the policymakers out there in Zambia is not simply in creating or implementing new tax breaks and expanding hiring incentives. The key lies in the educating firms on how to effectively use what is already existing. Then the other point we would look at is reduced taxes. Lower taxes would make noticeable differences much faster than a round of cutting red tape. Governments always seem to be pledging some sort of efficiency drive, but improvements, if any, materialize, are slow to be instituted. Cutting taxes on small businesses would free up cash flow, boost confidence, and give business more impetus to invest in research and development, make capital investments, take on new staff, increase wages, or get rid of more debt and show up the bottom line. So that's one of the things that this parliament should be working on, trying to reduce taxes on small businesses which are local, like Zambian small businesses, not investors or local or government that are companies that are coming from outside. That's where it's like this government is more specific on trying to reduce taxes on those companies that are called or seem to be investors. Tax advantage for SMEs is very, very important. Parliament now has an opportunity to help both charitable organizations and small business community. The Charitable Contribution Parity and Enhancement Act could be a very good way, a very good policy actually. If it's passed, this bill would provide tax incentive to small businesses, most of which are small corporations, to donate their excess inventory to struggling charity through the country. So you can see that if this kind of a policy is created, the Charitable Contribution Parity and Enhancement Act, this will help both charitable and non-profit and profit organizations to succeed in whatever they are trying to do. Help job creation. How can the government help job creation? To create sustainable job growth, the president must gain the trust of the job creation class. He can do this by giving SMEs a seat on the table by appointing an independent commission, one with real teeth like the Base Closure Commission, that will have the power to both examine and roll back excess government regulations. SMEs will be required to specify the excess, propose viable solutions, and demonstrate measurable benefits. This will help build real trust and sustainable job creation in our country, Zambia. Then we should also, as in Parliament, we should also look at attitude adjustment. This is very, very much needed. How can this Parliament do? I would say it is changing. It's changing the attitude of many government enforcement bureaucrats. The bureaucrats is often focused on citizens and issuing penalty rather than obtaining the real goals, which are compliance and safety. The top leaders must change this culture. Small businesses may pay the salaries of bureaucrats, yet businesses are often seen as the bad guys who need to handle them. This unnecessary hassle costs the economy millions or billions, if not the case. So, the government should spend to create jobs. The government must spend dollars on things such as infrastructure. Companies get projects, order materials, factory produce the material, trucks start deliveries. Everyone is hiring workers both in the field and in the office. Subcontractors go back to work. Working people pay taxes, mortgages, buy products, and thus the factories get busier, and the cycle goes upwards. So this is what the government should be focusing on, other than focusing on their own pockets. And so I was trying to look into this policy. This is part of the policies that the government or the people they are making laws to enhance, so that the small businesses should excel and make profit. The intended goal is to create jobs to benefit the citizens. At the same time, the economy will be benefiting. So ladies and gentlemen, if you want to follow us and listen more, you should subscribe to the button just right at the bottom of this video, and you learn more of any other YouTube the video that we've produced, just to help our country to start looking at different sectors of thinking, so that maybe the country one day will change and improve for everybody. Thank you.